Reliance Retail, we had typical US accounting firms. We interviewed them in this book and they have shared their thought process next 20 years. How will our finance profession will be? Where would be our accounting jobs? And which qualification would help them in the near future and which skill set they should adopt. So this is the book. I'm a teacher also, so I have a habit of making people study. So that's why I thought I'll write a book than doing a podcast with different leaders. So on our board of advisory, we have CFO of Reliance, Rajneesh Jain sir, he reports to Mukesh Ambani. We have the NASBA's ex-president. NASBA is a body which regulates 50 state boards in the US. So their president sits on our board of advisory. We have CFO of Adobe India sits on our board of advisory. We have Senior Vice President of Infosys and Managing Director of State Street on our board of advisory. So we are very, very close to the corporate community, and that's how we ensure that the students are getting jobs in all the companies. So we are trying to solve the bridge or the gap between academia and industry, and that is where the mission of Simandhar is, to change lives for better. And this is one of the initiatives which we have taken basically.
This is for the,
So many global companies operating here, and we have the government also talking about why are we not bringing the US work to India. So these qualifications also give them the signing power. They can bring the US accounting, US tax work here in India. So two of my alumni have opened their own CPA firms here, and they're bringing US accounting, US tax work. They are entrepreneurs, not job. They're not going for a job for 10 lakh, 12 lakhs. Now they are earning almost in crores. So they have brought the US accounting, US tax work. They're sitting here in India and serving the US clients. So that is the model now we are getting into. Not just to help them get jobs, but also set up their own practice. So we want to make in India one more Deloitte, EY or KPMG, I would say.
So this book can help for everyone jobs.
Yes, so this book actually has what the skill sets they need and what should they incorporate actually, because it's not just about passing a qualification. They need how to communicate, how to articulate, what are the things which are relevant, leadership, they should know how to manage people, they should think how can they scale. So when a student is talking about Deloitte, why is Deloitte hiring 1 lakh people in India? Why are they not thinking like that? So this book is very, very like a US chartered accountancy. You has the signing power. So they can sign on the financial statement like Indian chartered accountant has basically. So they can sit here and they can sign and they can file tax returns of the US. So that's 10 to 12 months. Then we have US CMA, which is a cost management account.
Thank you.
Father can be in the middle.
Close up. In the middle. Yeah. Yes, Father. Yeah, Father. You can put some light on this book.
I came for the release of this book. In the AI world today, this book is very, very timely and necessary, especially for those people who are doing their finance, jobs in finance and preparation for the future in finance. Therefore, it's not only a book to be read, but to be implemented in life. Therefore, it's very, very important that we integrate ourselves with AI, but put that AI into practice.
So especially what you advise to students, and this is very important it is. So what do you want to advise it is? Because you are the father it is.
Yes.
You are running a school and everything. You are the head of the.
Yeah.
So such a big school. Father.
Yes.
So what do you want to give your advice?
Okay.
Integration of technology.
At saying we have integrated AI into every sphere of life and every sphere of their disciplines, because it's timely necessary. Today, otherwise, what are the add-ons? Not only they have to get a degree, but to add-ons. So we prepare them not only for a job, but prepare them for life, to adapt for life and changes in life. And not only that, we have to prepare them as global citizens. That's more important. For which adaptation to the present world and the future world, what you are envisaging, is very, very important.
Okay. Your full name and
Okay. My name is Father Victor Lobo.
AI is actually changing a lot of things that we do, ways we do things. Okay, so AI at this stage, they're replacing a lot of the entry-level jobs, so the lower-level jobs. So, but they have not been able to replace the more advanced or senior positions, because like the AI is not perfect. The result that you get from AI, you still need a lot of human interventions. So you have to check the numbers, check everything they come out, and like, if we don't have the human interventions, it could be a disaster. Right? You just 100% rely on that. So to draw it by, but a lot of people say, okay, so if that happened, does that mean a lot of the low-level jobs that they basically move from US or other countries to India would reduce? That's probably a big question. So what we're seeing now, I think like every other business, right? So the business world is always driving increased efficiencies, increased profitabilities. Especially now when we talk about all this private equity fund, they're investing into a lot of business. So and basically their key objective is to increase the profitabilities, what we call EBITDA in our financial terms. So, and when they look at their business or their operations in the US, for example, so they see the way to increase the some of the works that they've been doing in the US to places like India, right, GCC, or AI. So what's happening now is actually they're coming in on both fronts. Basically by increasing profitability, efficiencies, by moving operations to places like India, and also adopting AI to increase the efficiency as well. So we're actually seeing on both fronts.
So you mean to say that